my last video, I shared 5 tips to get instant results with your own personal glow up. But let's face it, Rome wasn't built in a day. If you want all these changes to become permanent, and to once and for all change how you feel about yourself, it will take time. You need to approach it with diligence and perseverance. If you're ready for a guaranteed glow, then listen carefully to the following tips. Number 1. The bitter truth. Before we go into details about the exact steps you need to take in order to glow up, there are 3 things you need to understand. First, it's never too late to change. No matter how old, overweight, or scrawny you are, you can always change. The only thing that stands in the way between you and your best version is your will and hard work. If you don't have the willpower to persevere, you will not make it. Secondly, it will take time. It's easy to dress to the nines and feel good, but it will not help with your confidence unless you make it a permanent condition. Thirdly, it will not be easy. If it were easy, everyone would do it. You would go out and everyone would look mint. But we all know that's not the case. Most people are too lazy to put in the time and effort to make something of themselves. Are you one of those people? Or have you decided to become the best version of yourself possible? Let's presume you've decided to change your ways and glow up. Here's what you need to incorporate into your daily routine. Number 2. Good hygiene. The main senses people notice you with are sight and smell. Let's face it, if we don't shower, we begin to reek. It's as simple as that. And even if you don't notice it, others will. Maybe they won't tell you, but they will start avoiding you. After showering, use an appropriate body deodorant on your armpits and even under your balls. You never know when you will have to put them into use. And never, ever leave your house without making sure you smell good. Choose a nice cologne. It's always good to ask for advice, but in the end, always choose something that you feel suits your desired self-image. The first thing people will notice, though, is your skin. Although we do need to shower regularly to be clean and smell nice, skincare is even more important, so you must pay attention to it. When we shower, we remove all the natural moisturization from our skin. That is why we need to replenish it from another source. The basic routine would be cleaning your face with a daily cleanser to free up the pores and get your face looking nice and fresh. Then, apply a moisturizer to soothe the skin and prevent it from drying and flaking up. If you live in a sunny area, don't forget sunscreen, because the sun can cause major damage to your skin. The best option would be to consult an expert, or just try things out. There are different types of skin, and it's not like one routine fits all. So try it out and see what works and what doesn't. Remember, we're in this for the long run. No sense in rushing it. Keep up with this routine twice a day, in the morning and before sleep. And here's another tip. In the evening, don't put on sunscreen, because why would you? Use retinol instead. If you have acne or dark spots, it will help you reduce them. If you are getting older and some wrinkles start to appear, retinol will help with those too. Number 3. The hair. As men, we often neglect our own hair and beards. But if you have decided to glow up, that must change. Most people are repulsed by disheveled hair and beards. It's a clear sign that a person just doesn't care about themselves, and that is never good. So the first step to getting a clean look is learning about different face shapes. Once you learn what your face shape is, look up different hair and beard styles if you have one. Now we're getting closer. You might just go to any barber and ask for a specific hairstyle, but if they have no experience with that particular style, you might not get what you want. So it's best to look at various barbers once a month so you keep looking your best at all times. And if you are really satisfied with their work, stick with them. Why would you change something that works? Keep in mind that hair changes over time. So if you want to look pristine, look into implementing hair products such as conditioners in your daily routine. As for the beard, some men have it, others don't. It does boost masculinity, but in the end, it is a thing of personal preference. If you choose to have a beard, your barber can keep it in shape for you. But if you choose not to have a beard, look into getting a beard shaver, which is usually gentler on the skin than using a razor. Number 4. A nice smile. Hygiene of the mouth is something you should never neglect. Yellow teeth and bad breath are sure to keep people at bay, and you don't want that. So brushing your teeth and flossing regularly is a must. You can look into which toothpaste best suits you. For example, using fluoride-free toothpaste can help prevent your mouth from drying up. And if you want to take your oral hygiene to the next level, you can use a tongue scraper to clean that nasty white stuff that accumulates in the back of it. When keeping your mouth fresh, don't forget to moisturize your lips too. With dry, cracking lips, you will look like you just got out of the Sahara. There are a variety of natural ointments you can use to prevent this. Number 5. Physical appearance. Unless you're living in a country and you work in the field all day, having a workout routine is a must. But going to the gym and mindlessly pumping iron can cause injuries that will last a lifetime. So first, decide what your goals are. Do you want to build muscle, get as lean as possible, or just get into better physical shape? Then get a personal coach so he can develop an appropriate routine for you. And, most importantly, make sure you are performing the exercise properly to avoid injury. Number 6. A good night's sleep. Believe it or not, many men struggle with this, and so did I. An ambitious man sees sleeping as a nuisance, something that gets in the way of using your time productively. But the truth is, having quality sleep is essential for your well-being. It is crucial if you want to perform at your peak while you are awake. And it is extremely beneficial for maintaining your good looks. Sleeping at least 7 to 8 hours can help your mood and energy levels and keep you functioning like a well-oiled machine. Don't underestimate it. Having said all this, I need to tell you that any glow-up starts with the mind. If you poison the mind, your body will fail. If you want me to explain this in more detail, just comment below and I will happily oblige.